Today we're going to be looking at my CD collection over here, and we're going to be looking at all the greatest hits compilations that are contained therein. You guys seem to really like the video that I did showing off my metal collection, and I'm going to do a pop punk or punk rock collection as well, but today is the greatest hits, so we're going to just jump in alphabetically, of course. Bare Naked Ladies, Disc 1, Author's Greatest Hits. Really great collection, and it's a lyrical reference to one of their earlier songs. But it is out of order. But that being said, it's still a pretty darn good, pretty all-inclusive greatest hits. Really great greatest hits by the Bare Naked Ladies. Then I got Blink-182, their 2005 greatest hits after the breakup, right? And this one, we'll see later on, there's an identical greatest hits from The Offspring. This one is in order. I do really appreciate the chronological order greatest hits. I do not like Not Now, but I love Another Girl, Another Planet. And this is a pretty complete greatest hits up to that point. So pretty darn good of Blink-182. This next one goes back a little bit. We've got The Clash, Essential Clash. This has 2 discs. So much. This, you just have to find this. This is amazing. I remember getting into this. Me and my mom actually got into this collection, the DVD. I remember she was really sick at the time. She was doing chemotherapy. And this is just one of those albums that got us through that time period. All my favorites are on here, or most of my Clash favorites. If I had to pick one, Career Opportunities, Lost in the Supermarket, Police on My Back, Somebody Got Unalived, Straight to Hell, Rock the Casbah. This just has, it's got some deep cuts, and it's just got all the greatest, the Clash. And I'm leaving them over here because even though I did the stack with the metal, it just drives me nuts to have them out, right? Now we have the Counting Crows. What is it called? Films About Ghosts, the best of. This is from 2003. At probably, maybe if not the height of my CD buying life, it's up there. It's near the peak of my CD buying life. And this is a really gorgeous looking, still smells pretty good. But why is it called Films About Ghost? This has all the big hits, of course. Then you got new recordings. You got 2 new recordings on here. And with the band like Counting Crows, they're a band. I love the Counting Crows. They're in my ranking system. But the greatest hits is kind of all I need as far as physical media from them. Bare Naked Ladies, I have most of their albums. And Blink-182, I have all their albums. But with Counting Crows, that's really all I needed. I'm really happy to have that in the collection. Next up is probably one of my, I don't want to knock it. This is Everclear's greatest hits from 2004. And this just kind of came out at a bad time for the band. And it didn't feel like a placeholder. It felt like, this band's over. Well, we're just going to put this out. The songs are just wild in some random, ridiculous order. There's new songs kind of thrown in the mix. There's songs that are not hits. There's deep cuts. It's just kind of a jumbled up greatest hits. And it was just because the triad, the perfect trinity of Everclear had broken up and dissolved. And this is just kind of a junky 10 years of Everclear. I know they've had some other versions of their greatest hits, and maybe those are better. I don't know. Make sure I don't have any up there. Definitely never going to own the Good Charlotte Greatest Hits. Oh my God, they ruined every song. This CD, this is the one. This one's, oh my gosh, I went camping with this. My parents listened to this. My cousins listened to this. My friends, girlfriends, wives, ex-wives. This is one of those CDs that's just been in my life since 2001. It's in perfect chronological order. It's got all the hits. It's got Maria and Pop Rocks and Coke, which are really, really good newer songs. Jerry Finn, Rob Cavallo, and Green Day producing. This came with, oh God, the DVD, the matching DVD with all the videos. And this was, you know, I bought Nimrod, that got me into Green Day. Warning further solidified Green Day as a band that's like, wow, I've never heard them do wrong. And then I got this, and then I got Shenanigans. And then somewhere during that American Idiot period, I'm just like, yep, this is the greatest. This is God's favorite band right here. Then years later, fast forward, 18, 19 years later, we got, look, they both have the crack. Huh. That's weird. But anyway, God's favorite band. This one, I was kind of up on the fence about, but I do appreciate that it's got most of their catalog represented. You got 2,000 Light Years Away from the early, Lookout era. You've got all the big hits, of course, repeated. You've got the American Idiot hits. You've got the 21st Century Breakdown big hits. And then they kind of just go, there's Oh Love, there's Bang Bang and Still Breathing. And then you get Ordinary World and Back in the USA. So it could have been a little bit more complete. But I do understand that this is their greatest hits and not international super hits, which is superior in every way. Up next we got Korn. We got some new metal. And this came out in 2004 on Sony. And this just had a lot of really cool covers like Word Up, Another Brick in the Wall, Part 1, 2, and 3. And also what that other Pink Floyd song is mixed in there too. So you get 4 Pink Floyd covers. Y'all Want a Single, Right Now. And all the big Korn hits. I think they got a Freak on a Leash. They got a Dante Ross mix at the end, which is kind of not great. But the live at CBGB's, this is just a really, really great. I'm loving the DVD CDs of the early 2000s. That was really amazing. Then we got, this is a band I just saw live. I saw live. And this is a really great, near complete singles collection, the best of live. Again, you got the songs and the videos. There's 19 songs. There's 22 videos. There's an interview commentary with Ed Davison. There's a couple of non-single songs that made the mix. Kind of messes with my OCD. But man, if you're on the fence about live, they are really amazing. I know they can seem like they're kind of one of those bands that are maybe mediocre. They are not. They're in between good and great. Okay, so I think they're kind of leaning towards greatness. You got Matchbox 20 with an interesting one. This is Exile on Main Stream, which this is 2007, right? Oh, it's getting later in the time frame of the universe. Produced by Matt Serlich, but this is, you got 6 new songs. You got an EP, and then you got the greatest hits. So you got 3 albums worth of greatest hits. So you got 3 albums of the biggest hits of Matchbox 20. Pretty darn good. And again, all my greatest hits, or most of them, are 2-disc. This one smells really nice too. Matchbox 20. So you got like tracks 1 through 12 are singles, and then you get acoustic live, acoustic live, acoustic live, acoustic live, acoustic live. So you get like 6 acoustic lives at the end of it. And I kind of wish this was a 2-disc, right? Like, it just kind of feels jumbled up, you know? You're listening to the hits, and then you get a bunch of weird acoustic covers of Sober and Nutshell and Comfortably Numb. But it's a great collection for the Stained singles. And yeah, now we're getting towards. We still got another one. We got another one in the S's. I don't think I can show you the inside of this thing. This is Stone Temple Pilots. Thank You. I really like that it's just called Thank You. It's really great, really simple. But again, holy good gracious. I gotta cover her up. Look at that. Don't look at her. But the flowers, the nice lady there. The DVD has 3 hours of content, music videos, live performances, bootleg footage, photo galleries, and more. You got all the other stuff that's not special, you know, like Dolby Surround Sound and Corporation Avenue, America.com, Atlantic. What do we got here? We got 14 of their biggest hits and then plush acoustic. So you get the regular plush too, but you get their 14 biggest hits. You get a very attractive lady there standing in the flowers. Very cool. And, you know, Stone Temple Pilots, I think I used to have more of their CDs. That is currently my only Stone Temple Pilots CD that I currently own. I just didn't feel like I needed the other ones. They didn't have like they're a great band. They just don't have any solid, like I'm trying to, all the CDs I have over here are like perfect. I want just the CDs that are perfect. And now we got, what do we got? Oh, I think I almost missed one. We got U2's U2 18 singles. And this holds a special place in my heart as a Green Day obsessed lunatic. I bought this pretty much because Green Day was on it. But this is just a really great collection of a whole bunch of songs that you know and love. You got Beautiful Day, I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Pride, With or Without You, Vertigo, New Year's Day is kind of one of their weaker songs. Mysterious Ways, kind of weaker. Stuck in the Moment, You Can't Get Out Of, Where the Streets Have No Name. Sweetest Thing is kind of weak. Sunday Bloody Sunday, One. Desires, kind of weak. Walk On, Elevation, Sometimes You Can't Make It On Your Own. And The Saints Are Coming with Green Day. And Window in the Skies, one of the best greatest hits bonus tracks ever from 2006. I love this thing. It smells good. It's got Green Day on it. It's got a black background back there. It's got a disc. It's just great. It's just great, man. You got Bono, and those guys are like about to fall off a water cliff or something. I'm going to put him in between, not him, I'm going to put U2 in between Unwritten Law and Velvet Revolver. And then we got a Weird Al. We got a Weird Al greatest hits. This I got for a Christmas present. This is from 1994. I think I got it. I don't think this was new when I got it. I think my parents got this for me maybe in the like 97, 98, I don't know, nostalgia bait, but it could have been later than that. It could have been like 98, 99. But this is Weird Al's Greatest Hits Volume 2, so I don't know what was on the first one. But this is Headline News, Bedrock Anthem, You Don't Love Me Anymore, Achy Breaky Song. I'm not crazy about UHF, but Money for Nothing, Beverly Hills, Jurassic Park's not great. This is the Life, I don't really remember. Polka Your Eyes Out is great. Yoda is a really great one. And Christmas at Ground Zero is great. So I don't know if any of these were... I guess these were big hits. But very, very interesting. Very interesting Weird Al collection. Weird Al Yankovic. Greatest Hits Volume... Aye, Captain. Where do you go? After Weezer and before The Who. Okay. I don't have a Who Greatest Hits, but I do have my last alphabetical one. It's Rob Zombie, past, present, and future. The big old parental advisory sticker on it. I remember this is 2003. I would have been 18, 17, 18, still living at home with my parents. Ran to Kmart, because that's where you get the dirty CDs from, right? Like Walmart. I should have got it at Walmart, but I wanted the dirty one because I was 18. I'm 18! Rah, 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 rah. But I went to Kmart, and I knew that this one was going to be nasty and dirty and filthy. I didn't know about track 16, though. It was going to be called It's Scratched Out. It's some kind of liquor. And I had to scratch it out with like a random item that I found in my car. I told my parents that it was made this way. I was born this way. But no, it was not made that way. I lied to my parents. A teenager lying to their parents, redonkulous. This, again, like most of mine, has the music. You got the DVD of all the music videos. Man, 2003 was so cool, right? Previously unreleased tracks. I was trying to make sure it was 2003. It feels like 2003. Yeah, Geffen Records. This one smells good. It's got some White Zombie songs. It's got some Rob Zombie songs. It's got Iggy Pop features. It's got Alice Cooper and Howard Stern. Brick House featuring Lionel Richie and Trina, of all people. I got to do the complete catalog of Lionel Richie and Trina. The new songs, we've got a cover of Blitzkrieg Bop. We got Two Lane Blacktop, which is really, really great. And then Girl on Fire, which those last two were previously unreleased. Blitzkrieg Bop was on a... I've actually got this Ramones tribute album that Rob Zombie did. Got to put it back in between Viagra Boys and Weezer. But this thing, look at it. Music. You know that that's the music disc. And to make sure there's no like vulgar, vile nonsense. Very, very thick booklet. Very authentic note from Rob Zombie himself. Lots of artwork. There's a very cool booklet where it shows him from like 84 to 2003 transforming into a zombie. So that was all my greatest hits. Those guys smell really good. Very weird. I know a guy now that looks just like Rob Thomas, so it's pretty weird. I think I work with Rob Thomas at my day job. This is one. This has got an interesting story. Nirvana. Nirvana. I remember I went to For Your Entertainment at the mall. I think I went to buy this one. And I think I went to buy this one, and the person that was working there said, "Oh, if you're going to buy this, you might as well just buy Nevermind." I don't know if it was the other way around or not. I don't know. I have both of them, but like they tried to talk me out of buying to this. They're just like, buy Nevermind. But I was like, this has new stuff on it, right? So you got, You Know You're Right, About a Girl, Been a Son. This is, Nirvana were not around very long, and this is just a real simple 2002. This was early in my CD buying career, I guess. Well, a few years into it. Nirvana, they just, I don't even think it's being, I think it's time. I think it's time for Nirvana to come back. What do you guys think? Would you guys want to be the lead singer of Nirvana? That would be a no pressure gig. I mean, no pressure at all. Oh God, what is this? A dual disc. You guys remember these dual discs? This is from the early 2000s. I see 1994 on there, but this is from 2000 and something. 2005. Again, just ripping. I don't know. The Offspring and Blink-182 just really like this black greatest hits look with the dual disc. But let's take a look at the track list. I think this one's pretty darn good too. A two-sided dual disc with the FBI warning and everything. Can't Repeat is the new song. I really like that one quite a bit. Then you got all the big songs, the big hits, up through Splinter. So they're in chronological order, aside from the new stuff at the front, and just a really fun. You could give it to your mom or dad; they would like it too, because those baby boomers they like the Offspring as well. Next up, it's going to break my heart a little bit. I thought maybe I missed one. Ozzy Osbourne. God love him. He's got a bird near his mouth. This was my in high school. This is my senior year of high school, 2003, and this was just a really great way to get into Ozzy. I think when I was in high school, his Live at the Bucatan and this were new releases, but this was kind of my introduction along with Down to Earth, right? And this has all the big ones. It's got some live stuff. It's I Don't Know is live. You got Paranoid with Randy Rhoads. And then it's all I Don't Want to Change the World is live. And Thunder Underground is on here. Fire in the Sky, Breaking All the Rules, and all the greatest hits. All the greatest hits. It's a 2-disc, just like most of my other ones. And I got to put them back in there in between Outcast and Pow Pow Roach. You got Pearl Jam doing a unique situation too. It's a 2-disc, right? Yeah, this is definitely a 2-disc. Check this out. Pearl Jam switching things up. God, I wish they'd just be chronological greatest hits with no new songs, no acoustic bullshit. But Pearl Jam put the fast songs up here and the slow songs down here. Why did they do that? I don't know. That's really dumb and stupid, but it's kind of it's good. It actually makes for an entertaining listen. I would have kind of liked them just to be together, but I appreciate them trying to do something different. That's not just random wacko jacko order of the songs. Where is the Peas? Put it in between Riot Act and Unt by Pinhead Gunpowder. I'm not Canadian. Oh, this is one of my favorite greatest hits. And I've seen this at the record store now, and it's like in a regular jewel case. Screw regular jewel cases. This is the DVD CD. Because that's what 2003 was all about, the DVD CD thing. And, you know, this has all the Red Hot Chili Peppers' greatest hits and all the music videos from their earlier days all the way through By the Way. Yeah, I think it stops at By the Way. And this has the best songs ever to be bonus tracks. Fortune Faded is maybe one of the greatest songs of all time, Space and Coffee. Fortune Faded. Whoo! Man, I love that song. One of my favorite songs, probably, that might be my favorite Red Hot Chili Peppers song. Is that crazy? But you got all these weird videos. You know, you got Higher Ground, Suck My Kiss, and Give It Away, Under the Bridge, even Aeroplane and My Friends. And then you get into the good stuff after that. But the CD has, they're not in order, which is annoying. But it's a really great listen from front to back. You know, for a band that had been around for, I mean, the Red Hot Chili Peppers have been around since like 1905. And this is kind of a real bare bones selection. I guess it is it's their greatest hits and videos. But, you know, this is a band that could have easily had a 2-disc CD of greatest hits. But it is all the big ones. All the big ones through 2003. You know, of course, they've had more since then. They've had, what, 1, 2, 3, a bunch of albums coming up. Then next one up, this one is one that I'm pretty proud to have in my collection. Even though it's one that I don't visit a lot, because I don't visit this greatest hits a lot. This is Smash Mouth All-Star Smash Hits. I don't visit this greatest hits a lot because I like listening to Smash Mouth. A lot of these bands, I like listening to their full albums, right? So Smash Mouth, this is a pretty good greatest hits, but there is a lot of just stuff. And I don't like that when you're listening to a greatest hits and it's a lot of rando stuff. But again, I don't listen to this greatest hits a lot. I won't get rid of it because I love it. Because I'm always listening to the full-length albums like Fushu Mang and Get the Picture and Astro Lounge and Summer Girl, Magic whatever, Magic Juice. Smash Mouth are just a way better band than people give them credit for. But let's see, we got the big hits. It starts with All Star, Walking on the Sun. Was Beer Goggles a hit? We got Why Can't We Be Friends, Digging Your Scene, Waste. See, this kind of feels like, you know, Can't Get Enough of You, Baby. And then there's a lot of B-sides after that. I guess Pacific Coast Party, I'm a Believer. I don't know. It's just a weird, it's a great collection. It just doesn't feel like the greatest hits. It feels like a collection of a few hits and a bunch of B-sides and rarities or stuff. But really fun to listen to. God bless Smash Mouth. I love those guys. I need some more. I have Fushu Mang, Astro Lounge, Get the Picture, that one, and Summer Girl. And I'm really, really excited about the new Smash Mouth album coming eventually. Next up, we got Stained. It's a 1-discer. 1996 to 2006, the singles. And this is a fairly complete. I don't know what's going on with the arrows in the track list. That's annoying. This is another one. A lot of the singles